Hi everyone. Good morning or good afternoon, where you are. Let me know where you're joining from. Hi Elisa. Today we are going to be discussing about Reiki Principles, the fourth one, and then sending you the remote healing. So if you have been on the previous topics, this will be a continuation. If not, you can follow those on my YouTube recorded. They are. But also this topic will be not a continuation, but a part of it. Yeah. Reiki energy is a hands-on or hands-off healing technique, which is based on the life force energy and also the principles that we get to learn as we are being trained in Reiki. So that is where I'll be bringing you guys with today. Let me know if any one of you are new to me or new to Reiki even. Yeah. Hi, Karen. Good afternoon. Good to see you after a long time. Hope you're all doing good and this week has been good to you guys. Any Reiki practitioners here? I absolutely love newbies and Reiki practitioners, no matter where you are in your spiritual path, to connect on. I've been practicing Reiki for the first, I started was in 2009, 2010, and I haven't given up since then. Yeah, this has been my favorite healing portal that is super, super easy to follow, practice, and receive the healing. And there has been tremendous life-changing shifts for me and for my family. And I started practicing with clients, started teaching as well. There is no looking back. I just love it. The simplicity is what really drew me into it. And I'm totally a skeptic as well. I don't believe in to someone saying, I need to have my own experience. So with today as well, take in what you resonate with. Something that you don't resonate, it just leave it on the side. Like, when the timing comes in, you will be able to resonate. Like something my friend used to tell me, hey, Reiki has changed this for me, has given me better sleep, or my health is better. Like I used to say, oh, what are you talking? It's hocus pocus. Like, how could energy do that? Like, I didn't understand it at the time until he practiced on my daughter. And then when I started learning, that is where my own shift and experiences, my own stories have proven me, oh, actually, it does work. It's as simple as that. It's a very simple thing, is like wherever we have stagnancies, the life force energy goes in and shifts in, and you feel better. You'll feel like, hey, there is something better in our life. Let's focus on that. Or change in thoughts, or calmness in the thought comes in, your body heals. You sleep better out of it. Yeah. Elisa, first time to this talk. Wonderful. Thank you, Elisa, for joining here. Hey, Neelam, good to see you here. All right, okay. So today with the Reiki principles, they're all on the just for today concepts. That's what I absolutely love it. Like there are 5 principles for Reiki. And Dr. Mikao Sai, the founder of Reiki, he came up with these principles with his meditations and his own ascension process, the change in himself. And I love it because with our lives, like if someone preaches us, hey, you should not be doing this, or you should be doing this for every day of your life, it's overwhelming, overburdening, and we kind of reject the ideas, right? It could be too much for us to change. Like, yeah, the small steps are easier to change or see through the changes. So for me, just for today is a beautiful way to start the day with. So the concepts are even on just for today. Just for today, being here, like, whatever I'm going to do is only for today. And tomorrow when I wake up and start the day, again, it's for just for today. That's much easier. It's much bite-sized as well. Even if you're trying to create a new habit, just say to yourself, like, just for today, you're going to do this. And that's all. Just for today, you're going to do yoga, or just for today, you're going to do meditation, or just for today, you're going to relax. Absolutely, it's going to be much easier rather than saying to yourself, just for the whole year, I'm going to be doing the resolutions or changing things, right? It's too much burden as well, but keep it very simple. Just for today is where we go with. Yeah. So just for today, do not be angry. Just for today, do not be worrying. Just for today, show gratitude, everything. These 3 topics we did cover over the previous weeks. So today is just for today, honor your work, respect your work. That's our next topic that we're going to go in. And next week, we'll be doing just for today, honor your parents, your elders, your teachers. Yeah. So with honoring our work, a lot of us, there are 2 ways to it that I personally see it as. Honoring the work that you are. A lot of us do work 9 to 5, or actually 9 to 5 doesn't exist anymore, right? 9 to 7 or something. We all do more than 40 hours a week if you're a full-time employee, and I have been there as well. So I do know it's such a tiring. You don't know when you get on the chain, and when you don't know when you get off the chain. And having these smartphones is not even easier, because there is a ping and you get sucked into it and you check your email, and that makes you into be there for next half an hour, right? The part of it is just for today, be honest to your work. So whatever the work that you are doing right now, even if you don't like it, there is a honesty that is needed. What are the reasons that you are even doing this job? Is it for your pay? Is it for your own career? Is this for your livelihood? What is that you're doing? Be very honest with it, because that is the energy that you're putting into your work. Rather than going into your work and saying, I don't enjoy this, you're making it harder for your life every single day, right? But there are reasons why we do this, what we do this. Maybe we are only good at those things, or it's doing some things for us that are needed, right? For survival, we definitely need some sort of a job. If you don't have, or you haven't identified any other skills, with that, there is a honesty you need to do it. Yeah. If it's not us, somebody else will take that role and do the job. I have come across many people who would go into the work not being happy. And in my client world as well, I have seen that. There is only one question I ask them is, which part of your work you don't enjoy it? Definitely, I haven't come across anyone saying it's every part of my work I don't enjoy. So when we get into that minor details, like, break it down. If you're not enjoying your work, ask yourself, which part of it do you not enjoy? Is it the project? Is it the manager? Is it the work? Or is it the salary they're paying? Is it the commute? Which part of it? Yeah. And when I did this to myself, I used to be fairly okay with my day job, but when I did this checklist on myself, it made me feel gratitude towards it, because it was definitely paying my bills. Of course, at the time, it was paying for my children's crash fees. That was so much. Um, but also, it was giving me that independent lifestyle, that I wasn't depending on anyone. And also, I was having good colleagues as well, who were my friends, and I was able to speak to them and connect to them and enjoy that part of the work. Maybe from time to time, I may not be enjoying a particular project or the team sometimes, but there were other aspects I was enjoying. And so I was putting my energy there to tune in to work and be there and do what is needed, learn what is needed to learn, and come out of it. So I was trying to share my work with honesty and integrity, being there, because it's a choice I made. If I don't do that work, I'm sure someone will easily replace me. But also, me getting something was my own confidence as well. Like, no, I would better be committed to it. So what you're doing is, you're not going into your work with the contracted energies, but just for today, you will go into the work with expansion. Okay, this is the part I love about. Let me go there and enjoy it. So that is the one part of the being the honesty. And also, what I did in my workplace was set it up in a way that I was able to feel happier. So I brought a lot of indoor plants at my table. I had some crystals as well, and some little angel statues as well. So a lot of people, I started noticing, is people would drop by and stand there, feel the energy and essence. As I was practicing more Reiki, that was shifting me. And also, as I was comfortable in creating all this, there was energy in that surrounding that I was creating unknowingly as well. And people would stop by and they will feel that kick or refreshness in themselves, and then they will go back to the work here. So you can be part of it, like who you are meant to be, rather than two separate identities here. Allow yourself to be that person. And eventually, my manager would have a migraine. She would ask me for Reiki right in the floor, or a colleague might have a hurt and they would be asking me for Reiki. So it was part of me. I was not being separate to it. Yeah. So only if you're comfortable, you can speak about all these things. If you're into the spiritual side of things, of course, that's the reason you're here. But always make it your own identity. Don't keep it separate. And honesty is the most important thing, because it's a choice. Everyone has got a choice. It's a choice that we are making with our comforts of knowing it. Nobody is commanding us or putting us in that box. We are choosing it with our own comforts. Maybe some of us don't have the confidence to take leap of faith to be independent. I didn't have that for a long time, to switch off my day job and be in my business full time for a long time. Like, only in 2017, I quit my day job, slowly coming into part time, and then quit it. And because I made a peace with it at the time, yeah, and then able to do my business. But when I moved here to Seattle for over a year and a half, I went back to the corporate world and I said, like, that's enough. So last year I quit one more time. So we always has got the choice, but also what is comfort for you? What are the reasons you're doing it? That's the most important thing. Do you all get me? Are you able to follow? Are you relating yourself to be in any of those situations? Yeah. Would love to have this conversation with you guys if this is connecting to you. One of the things that used to excite me going into workplace was meeting my colleagues for a coffee break. Able to chat about movies, about the weekend stuff, or what's happening beyond our work life as well. Something that really excites. Of course, for the boys, it could be the football. That's what I noticed it. Yeah. The other part of it is earn your living honestly. It's the other part is being honest to yourself. What is that um, ignites you? What is that you love about it? That you have a deep passion, but you're not doing it. Say, for example, I've come across a person who is wanting so to be a jewelry artist, but not feeling that confidence will be able to sell or make a living out of it. But have we given a try? No. So the deep passion is within ourselves that we haven't allowed it to grow, nourish, and let it go into what it could be potentially, right? So think about what are you passionate about. Just having the new moon now, still we are in that cusp of that energies where it's about planting seeds. So if something is clicking, maybe start as a hobby or start as a small project and see. First thing is, are you enjoying it? Because the ideas in the head is different to the practicality, right? Some of the things we may not actually enjoy it at all. Like, yeah, saying that, like, for me, when I moved from day job into my business, it took me a couple of months to settle into the routine because I'm a project manager. I need to be told what is my start and end, my task, everything. But here in my business, I had to take the ownership of telling myself what is that I need to do. So that was a little struggle for me to go through at the time. Telling myself ain't able to commit to that. Yeah. And sometimes I still struggle with that because there is no one else owning it other than me. But for some people, that could be so easy. They can do it with no effort as well. So again, like, watch out. What is that you are longing to do it? Give a little space to it. Like, give a little bit of a hope and a light towards it and start working from it. The other part of it that I wanted to bring with this topic is a lot of us have been an instant, surely, like, where someone has taken your work, claimed it to be their work, right? That is again like, are you being honest or the other person being honest to it? Like, how do you feel about it? Like, a lot of us do go through that a turmoil, like, saying, hey, my work has been copied over, or my text has been taken over, or somebody has manipulated my work, even in the workplace, like, and have their name towards it. So this is where a reminder to you, earn your living honestly. Of course, you could be the other victim side, or unknowingly we would have tried to do it but didn't realize it. Even with artwork, right? I constantly see like people on the social media. Someone has created a beautiful flyer, but then they erase the name and put their name and logo on it and use it, reuse it, like, without giving any credentials. Yeah. But think about, somebody has done that beautiful work, and please, the least we can do is give credits to them. Like, yeah. Is there something we do on purpose? Maybe. or sometimes we don't do it on purpose. We are not aware of how it might affect others, how we are not helping each other to rise above. Like, being just for today, being grateful for all that beautiful connects, beautiful inspirations, and moving along with it is so important. I also believe on the other side is we are all channelers of energy. We are all channelers of the wisdom. Like, what I feel right is you might have dreamt about it as well. So, like, giving the credits to the universe or our soul, allowing it to be listened here right now is so important. Yeah. You need to feel like, regret free when you go to bed, like, feeling content about yourself, what you have done, what you have achieved in the day. It could be basically even washing the dishes. Have you done it with the integrity that you really enjoyed that? Like, because somebody is cooking, somebody is eating in those plates. Now you get the opportunity to clean and get it ready for the next meal. Like, how fortunate it is. Like, yeah, it's about like how we shift into every job of ours gives that um, a relation and a faithfulness to it as well. In some of the cultures, like, there is the service oriented work as well. Being a volunteer is one thing, being service oriented as well. Like, in Sikh temples, you would notice, like, you can be helper to cook or to clean or tidy up the dining area, because there is a non-stop flow of food serving there. And when you are part of those langar or the events where you can help and be a devotee there, it's amazing how much you get to learn, and there is nothing stopping you from feeling awkward about service. Yeah, some people I love, like, I have never done this, going into the hostels and serving people, giving the sessions or something, like, that is again, like, I never had an opportunity, but I hear the stories of it. Like, it's wonderful. Before COVID, it was much easier. Like, you can be a Reiki practitioner, go into a old age home, or it could be into palliative care and help the people to reduce their pains. Like, yeah, I do send the remote healing, but it's not the same when you go in person, connect to the person from the heart and give a service. A friend of mine, she used to do reflexology, and the person used to do a massage on the hands, and the person used to do acupressure as well. Like, there are many opportunities to do it, which is service oriented. So that helps you, like, doing these things, that also helps you to take away the pressure from the work that is giving you the earning, but also commit to something that excites you. That's the most important thing. Like, yeah. Karen says, absolutely, so relates to people in my office. A person dies, not like her job. She was sharing with me. Absolutely. There are many, many people who go to work, like, it used to be very awkward since I changed. If someone says they don't like their job, like, show them the light within. The aspects that they like the job as well. So what you don't like becomes smaller, what you like becomes larger. So you are waking up, okay, it's great, like, one more day to live for and be grateful for it. Like, rather than feel like, one more day, like, because actually we do work for over like 60 years or something, right? Or forever. Like, if you own a business, you never retire as well. So think about, like, majority of the part of your life you're working. So attitude is so important towards that working life. That's the most important thing. Yeah. So how many of you actually enjoy your work? I love to hear that, because we hear so many of not liking it, but how many of you enjoy your work? It could be volunteer, it could be a service, it could be actually pay job or your business even. Love to hear. Hi, Julie, how are you? I guess some nurses or the teachers, they love their job, but they don't like the politics. So how the system holds them or something, which is totally, like, but they love the interactions with their patients or with the children as well. Yeah. Love my job. It feeds my soul. Ah, that's great, Shirley. I'm so happy for you. My work doesn't bring me joy, however, it does come with financial stability and lots of vacation time. I love that, Alisa. You already see the change. I do enjoy my work, but I would like to do volunteer. I agree. I'm a teacher. I love the interactions with my students, with the politics and the work. Closer to my, yeah. Absolutely. Like, most of it, that's the thing. Like, so we all got that what we there is a reason why we picked those jobs, because we had some skill sets, or there was definitely something mapping into our CV to what the job was offering to us, other than maybe just the finances, but something else was there. But over the time, things have shifted. But we also have to go with the flow of seeing, like, am I still enjoying it? And if you truly are not inspired, you're not liking it, take the leap of faith and go for another opportunity, because you got the best in you. You need to remember that, like, you got all the strength and the skill sets. I have seen like people jumping completely different careers. Like, yeah, recently we were talking to a friend of ours. He is into IT, and then after a couple of years he quit it and he started teaching children, because that's where he loved interacting with the children. And then he started learning flying, and now he is a pilot, working for an airline company in Europe, like, and completely out of his day job, which is the IT, where he began with, or with education qualifications to be. And he's in his late 30s. Where they don't recruit pilots, but he made a special entry through it and still succeeded to what his aim and ambition is. That is a true inspiration for me. Like, still achieving for your goals, taking all the risk. Of course, he has children, he has a family to feed to, but also I love the way he can take a risk for himself, knowing he can trust himself. So that is the trust on ourselves is so important. Trust on our talents, that's so important as well. Yeah. Also, like last 2 years with the pandemic, I have noticed so many people have quit their day jobs and got into their businesses, and where they were longing to do something, pandemic was the perfect time to recap on their life and do what is needed to. Even though it is, some people say it's the worst time to do any risk taking, you need a stability. But I love, like, risk taking has its own good things as well. It gives you a strength towards yourself, knowing yourself, like, you got the talent. That's the most important thing. So if you are still waiting for, like, hey, I need some more time, maybe start little steps, start by baby steps and get there. Yeah. All right. Okay. So with that intentions, like, giving you the strength, giving you the hope to go into the most desirable work or live your life with much more integrity and earning your living honestly. Let's get into that flow of it with that intentions and allow yourself to receive this beautiful energy healing Reiki. So for those who are new, all you need to do is lie down, sit comfortably, whichever is comfortable to you, as long as you're not being disturbed, which is great. And as long as you're not driving, which is great as well. Yeah. Because a grief counselor for a charity and volunteer at a hospital to sit with people while they're dying, so they are not alone. I've never been on such a low salary. So happy in my job. Wow, this is amazing, Julie. This is amazing. You get to be at the transition of their life. This is amazing. Do check out, that reminds me, do check out the protection techniques track I uploaded this week, because that's energy that sits with us. For me, I still take time, a long time to process through the grief, even if I hear the story of my client or friends, like, if it's not even direct thing, it's heavy energy. It's a beautiful energy as well. Like, we need to understand how we can shift into more light, shift in from there. Yeah, do listen to it. You may get some tips there. Do want to volunteer at hospital or assistant. I love that. Yes. And the first step is to even searching for, like, conveniently, where are they recruiting with the whole, I guess, with the COVID precautions and everything as well. So from there, taking in, and they give you so much of a satisfaction. Over the pandemic time, I got an opportunity to serve for the homeless, prepare the meals, and give them. Moreover, in the past years, it's the money that I was giving, but when I started doing with the family and a friend of ours, preparing the meal and giving it, it's just amazing, amazing feeling. Nothing else was um, beautiful than that. Like, what definitely volunteer shifts our heart flow to what we want to do. It's so beautiful and loving and energizes me. And definitely, we are creating good karmic things in our lives as well, doing that, raising our vibrations, raising our lifestyles to doing something, helping others. Um, there is always that part, like, isn't it? Even at the lowest moment, we can always help others. Yeah. And that gives you so much of energy where nothing else was mattering to us. Yeah. So, with that, set back yourself and who are with me before, you know how to receive Reiki. Do type in yes if you are comfortable in receiving Reiki, and there is only good side effect that you might feel a bit emotional, you might feel a bit tingle sensations, or a little spaced out. Otherwise, it's beautiful, beautiful energies. So people do feel like twitches, tingles, a little cold sometimes, or slight headaches after receiving as well. But these are all the readjusting of the energies that are coming in. Yeah, it exactly works as you would be in one-to-one with a person, even remotely. So all you need to do is yes for Reiki, and sit back and relax. You either can place your palms on your belly or on your heart center or by the side, whichever is your comfort. Yeah. So let's begin this. I'm going to play some music. Yes. Can someone please confirm you can hear the music? Thank you, Karen. Perfect. Thank you, Neelam. All right. Okay. So gently closing your eyes, getting comfortable in the place you're in, setting your intentions to receive this healing for your highest good, and giving you the strength and the confidence and the happiness to your work. And just for today, earn your living honestly. Calling in Dr. Mikao Sai Reiki energies to flow through my palms into you, wherever you are, receiving in a comfort way that you can resonate with it. Feel the energies at the top of your head, at your crown center. Receiving the energies from your crown, allowing it to open up your pathway into your soul contract, understanding your purpose, your blueprint of life, the reason you are here, to give you the clear direction, and are allowing yourself to just be in the moment, your presence to be in the moment. Gently letting the energies move down to your third eye. Feel the throbbing or pulsating energy sensations at your third eye, opening up your psychic intuition. Slowly letting the energies move down to your throat center, giving you the strength to speak up your truth, clear up any old thoughts or the hurdles you're having difficulty speaking up your desires. Gently moving down to your heart center. Feel the energies at your heart center expanding. Allowing you to open up your heart space to connect to the unconditional love for yourself. Slowly let the energy move into your solar plexus, the upper belly. Feel the energy is relaxing you, calming you, healing on your lower back, your digestive system, your gut. Feel the energy is healing your inner child, allowing you to trust yourself. Be confident on your choices. And let those energies move down to your sacral chakra, the lower belly below your navel. This is your creative center. slowly let the energies from your sacral chakra move down to your root chakra, allowing the healing on your root chakra heals your old limiting beliefs, gives you the foundation and the strength that you desire right now. And allow this healing to flow in with ease, allowing you to make the changes that you desire in your life. And allow the healing to go through your thighs, your knees, your lower legs, ankles, the soles of your feet and the toes. And let the healing spread in through your shoulders, your hands, your elbows, lower hands, palms and fingertips. Let the healing be for your highest good, opening up your chakras to the right extent it's needed for you at this moment of time, to give you the strength, to give you the connection to your soul, to the purpose. Feel and visualize a beautiful white cloud energy all around you, your auric field, to be energized, to bring you with clarity, wisdom, and new thoughts, new ideas flowing in. Feel the connection of the Mother Earth grounding you as you're rising your frequencies. Slowly taking a deep breath. Thanking Reiki energies for its healing and the chakras opening up. In the beautiful community here on Insight Timer to hold the space for each other as we do this journey together. And thank you to Dr. Mikao Sai for his principles, for his knowledge and wisdom. And let this beautiful healing be sealed and closed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. To the count of 5 to 1, gently coming back into the awareness of the room that you're in. Taking a nice deep breath. 5, 4, 3, wiggling your toes, wiggling your fingers. 2, 1. Taking a little stretch on your hands. And let that energy spread around you, slowly taking a deep breath. And when you come into the consciousness, take a sip of water to ground yourself. If any new ideas, new thoughts came up, make sure you journal them. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. This pre-recorded Reiki healing work just as well as live session. Absolutely. A lot of people do go onto my YouTube and re-listen to this. They receive the healing every time they listen to it. Yeah, because there is an energy towards it that's been spread into and been captured. And also it allows you to rest, relax, and the healing comes in. Hi, Viresh. So take a moment to slowly come back. Some of you might have felt some energy differences. Some of you are yet maybe processing. Just allow this energy to shift through. Welcome back, everyone. Remember, just for today, earn your living honestly. And that brings you to support yourself, support your own life, and living a respectable life inside out, and something that brings your joy. That's the most important thing. Yeah. Very sure. It's my first name, srimanju.com. Also, you can check on my bio, the profile. So welcome back. Let me know, guys, how you felt it. Did you notice any shift, any tingles? I'd love to hear. Sometimes the energy is still processing. You may feel it afterwards as well. Or if it is late evening, through your dreams, do watch it. Cold shifting. Great. There's emotional release happening. And some of these physical shifts sometimes are a great validation and proof that the energy is moving. The old energy, the old things are shifting and giving you new ideas. So let it happen. Yes, yes, yes. So yeah, make sure your feet are properly grounded. Water will help you drink lots of water for the rest of the day. You're flushing toxins out as well. Yeah. Anyone felt any tingles? Today while giving, I was feeling a bit strong energies on the throat center and also on the heart center. Tingles through my legs, feel so relaxed. That's great, Neela. That's great. So yeah, tingles is a good way. It's allowing you to be strong on your feet, on your root chakra. Feet are our, or legs are our portals to hold us strong. So definitely with the topic as well, like, as you guys are feeling it on the tingles. So it's all about making you build a trust on yourself. What is that you want? Like, be in that questioning mode. What would bring joy to me? Where do I find it? What do I need to do it? And flow from there. Well, many times we feel like, our family is a burden or a hurdle. We can't do it. But actually, have we even told ourselves what is that we want to do before even the family, the commitments come into place, right? So doing that little time for yourself, even understanding is so important. Yeah. For those who have, yeah, follow me, that's great. I have Next live going to be scheduled up soon for next week. And also we do have a group, of course, not being so regular there. We'll try to be often, but if you have any questions, any requests, suggestions, please do drop in there. It's Experience Healing with Srimanju. It's an Insight Timer group. For those who are new, thank you for being here, part of this community, part of this beautiful group. You can follow me so you get a notification when there is a live or a new track posted. So I did post a new track on protection techniques last week, so hopefully that brings you some ideas. And also I'll have some topics coming up here. So if you would like or drawn to making a donation, feel free as an energy exchange, which helps me and Insight Timer to be on this platform regularly. Because every part of your donation goes to the Insight Timer as well. And if monetary value is not something that you could do right now, that's perfectly okay. You can listen to the tracks and leave a review or a comment. That helps us too. So thank you so much, guys, for being here and in the circle, like, 70 people together meditating, and you going back into your own little homes, being yourself, like totally in that beautiful calm energy. So you're influencing your family as well. That's a bigger thing, isn't it? Like a little bit of a circle, getting out and creating your own circles. And yeah, the healing comes, the little things that matter. Yeah. Did anyone not feel anything at all? And completely okay not to feel anything at all. Tiny percentage of people don't feel anything at all. It could be happening at a deep cellular level that you're not feeling it here. So not to worry about, but you may notice that you are calmer or your reaction to things might be slightly different as well. Yeah. How is everyone? Relaxed? Any new ideas, any wisdom nuggets you guys got? Thanks for today. I felt several shivers. I guess it's all the release of the emotions that you have been holding up here. Yes, the temperatures do change when we are receiving healing, definitely from hot to cold, or changes in the feet as well. So that's a good sign. So we'll have one more topic on the Just for Today concept next week. I'll schedule it up for next Tuesday. So that will be the honor your parents, and the remote healing as well will do. And I'll have some Akashic Records meditation scheduled for next week. Hopefully next week's schedule will be good for me to have few classes here. Yeah. So with that, enjoy this healing, take care of yourselves, and lots of love to you guys. Thank you for being here and being here, taking time for yourself. That's the most important thing. Yeah, thank you so much. Lots of love. Thank you. Namaste. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Thank you.